What's going on, guys? Haxa here with another episode of Skul the Hero Slayer, and today, I don't know. Who have I not started with in a while? That's not warrior. You know what? Recruit seems good to me. Good swapper. And if we're gonna bring him, let's also bring Monkey. How about that? That sounds pretty good to me. Two good swappers can make this early game a lot easier. So that's what we're gonna go for. Boom. Oh dude, this is when I love having Monkey, is like this room specifically, because he's so good at knocking enemies into the air and you just knock them into the brambles and kill them. It's like not very useful in like 90% of the game, but in this one room in Act 1, pretty good. And we're dead. And we're dead too, even if you don't know it yet. Alright, I'll be taking my dupe. Thank you very much. It's going to be kind of annoying, actually. We don't have a Skul that's good at dealing with this. Let's make sure we get the lightning bolt over here. Never mind. That was really easy. I guess we're just strong. I don't know. We have the base strength for this part of the game, basically. I underestimate the power of these two. At least at this point. This room still took a while, though. It's not even done yet. That took forever. Still gonna look for dupes. Thought I crashed there again. That would not be fun. Oh! That's what I get for not looking at the prefix. Alright, so it appears to be a low roll door seed. Annoying, but you guys know how it is by now if you've been watching me long enough. Not the end of the world. We can overcome. It's just a matter of getting a little lucky. Let's see if we can't see something cool. If I had a power skull, I'd be super into buying that. It does give me mutant, but oh. I guess I'll just take that. And you know what? Buy Brawl on the pedestal. That's going to make the early game even easier. It's like, if you're going to offer me a gunpowder sword, I'll take it. Like, just immediately right there. I'm pretty happy. Oh, you bitch. Once she starts doing this, she's done. Okay, I thought for a second she might get away. This actually is taking longer than I thought it would. We should have her here, though. Easy. Alright, how about, you know, a little legendary item action here? Okay. I don't know when I'm getting that ever again. Maybe never. Is it gonna crash here again? Oh, okay, BRB. Alright. 2 days in a row, huh? I don't know what's going on there. Who knows? It's mod related. It could be anything. And the fact that it's only happening now all of a sudden is interesting. My God, bro. Please let me out. I probably should just kill this guy. Alright, bro. I've had enough. I've had enough. I've seen enough. Not interested. Bye. Skull room. Not even gonna get to see one of the NPCs in Act 1 this time around, am I? And boom. Boom. And another boom. This is probably the last room before the shop, if I had to guess. Ooh! Don't mind if I do. Thank you, game. Holy crap. Out of a common pile? Now this is a character I love playing. The thing about Gambler... Ooh, that's good too. The thing about Gambler is Gambler really appreciates crit items, which we already have one. We'd like to find the others fairly quickly so I can just get this show on the road. But that's a huge get. I'm super happy about that. Now, I do wish he had different skills. Or at least, I'm not the biggest fan of the roulette wheel. That's my least favorite Gambler skill. Just because it works the worst with crit items. A lot of people hate the dice skill, and I'll get pushback, but I think the dice skill is pretty good. It's a really good crit item skill. It's also one of his best high roll skills too. As long as you land it. Now, there is merit against saying it's like bad in the late game because enemies move really quickly, which I would agree with. As long as you're careful, you can still hit with it, but it takes practice. Also, real quick, I had to cough, and I just had to get that out of my system without blasting your guys' eardrums out. And for the record, this roulette wheel skill is also good. It's not bad at all. It's just not the best with crit items. You really can't go wrong with Gambler in many respects. He's very strong. It's like all of the legendary balance skulls are really good. It really let me think before. No, Champion's bad. I think Champion's the only legendary skull that doesn't fit his status. He's bad. But we still like Champion. I like him. He's just bad, and I think it's important to acknowledge how he's bad. Which if I do a Champion episode soon, I'll get more into it. I don't want to like turn this into a Champion rant. But pretty much all of the skulls across the board in this game are in a good spot. There's not that many skulls that I think are bad. Champion's one of them. And even though I like the guy a lot, I do acknowledge, probably for the best if they ever tweaked Gargoyle to be a little different. I think Gargoyle's strong and people are wrong about his power level, but if you don't like Gargoyle, then there's nothing I can really say about that. And there's a lot of people who don't like him, so it's like, I understand, you know, even if I think he's strong and good, there's clearly something wrong. So, just get that shit fixed all nice and tight and neat. Move from there. I've also not been landing my die skills very well, so I'm going to try and do better with that now. It's looking like we're going to see the ult, though. Yeah. Ooh, pretty good. I don't really mind that much. It's just annoying. And you're dead. Bye. With that, I'll be taking my olive tree cudgel, please. Well, we'll settle for this, I suppose. If we're going the crit item route, this isn't the worst item to have in the world. Trash. Not interested. And I'm also not interested in upgrading my monkey. We'll see what happens with monkey. I don't know if he's sticking around. He'd be a fine crit item user. Oh my god, the intense cold is burning a hole in my pocket. Stay in that corner, please. Bye. Alright, welcome to the world, friend. I'll be taking my money that you were holding. That is rightfully mine. I don't know why. I just brain farted there. Do we have anything? Oh, yeah, we do. Okay, well, I'm definitely selling everything and duping that. Even the gunpowder sword I'm selling. I'm getting the why am I blanking? Dude, it's gonna make me so mad when I see the name of this, because, like, it's on the tip of my tongue. Indomitable fucking will. Classic. And it's a common pile. That's fine, though. Okay. So everything goes except this. What a dupe. Definitely makes me want to go a dual route. Would probably still also build crit items on top of that, though. I think when it comes to Gambler, like, more or less needs it. Come on, gold percent gain. I will take that, however. Alright, at least we have treasure. We'll save our money. Yeah, we don't even need to buy food. We'll save our money. Seems necessary. I wish I had another ballot skull now that I have this. Not that I'm necessarily trying to build around my Billy Swim items. I did that yesterday, so. But it would be nice to have that extra power while we're building the run-up. One thing I really need is some gold percent gain. And these commons to stop. Maybe also should have taken that mage. Although I don't know if mage is what this run's looking for. Alright, adventurers are probably going to be pretty easy. And she's here. I was really hoping she'd be here. It gives me the chance to potentially get lucky. Not, you know, it sounded kind of weird, I guess. But what I'm saying is to get the item that I want. Okay, you know what? You need to stop, man. Ow! What even was that? Alright, let's be careful here, guys. I know you're trying to kill me, but don't actually kill me. What the fuck? Why does that hurt so bad? Holy shit, man. That was intense. Please heal me. Please. Oh my god, I got no heals. We'll do 1. Wait, what? Oh, that's damage. I'm dumb. 2. Whoops. It's a good thing I don't have a skull I'm trying to build to right now, or else I'd probably be very upset. There's our ability swapper. We do have the money. Hey! Oh my god, bro. That was on me. I can't be mad at anyone else. I did that shit. It is what it is. Just give it space. It's going to be a very hellish Act 2 Part 2. So far alive. Ah! Please, God. What did I do, God? What did I do wrong? Why are you giving me your toughest battles, man? I'm fucking cool, dude. That's not what I want. Roulette wheel, please, go. And the gun skill, we definitely don't want. So if that shows up, we roll. Whatever, dude. The card skill is my favorite skill by a lot. I just wanted to get rid of the roulette wheel, but I'm not willing to spend all the gold I have because we actually need this shop to be good. Alright. Now we just don't die against Leona sisters. Dude, oh my god. It's relentless. Why are you being so tough, Skul? Why don't you just relax, guy? Okay, we gotta do something about this. Sweet. Dying there's not the end of the world. Just means we have to be careful against the Leona sisters. We can't play recklessly. I'm definitely buying that food. The shop's gonna suck more than likely. I don't even have anything I'd be super willing to sell, so I guess we just go. That's what I get for getting greedy on the rerolls. Whoa. Oh my god, she jumped so far. Excuse me. Alright. Sweet. Dude, I want freaking, a balanced skull. Oh. What? Okay. Sure. Okay. It's kind of late for a Reaper, but something I always like to emphasize with Reaper is it's not about getting him to as many souls as possible whenever you are soul farming with Reaper, which is the swap, of course. I don't really want to explain Reaper too much in depth because he's fairly easy to understand. Basically, with Reaper is whenever you get a kill with Reaper, he has a chance to spawn a soul. And if he collects that soul, it increases his magic damage by 1%. If you swap with Reaper and get a kill with Reaper, it's a guarantee to drop a soul. So a lot of people will do swap farming with Reaper. I don't think that's smart. I think it's bad to do that. Basically, with Reaper, all you need to do is get to 150 souls, and then you're good. Because that's like, every time you get to 50 souls, and it's like a benchmark, his skills get stronger. Up to 3 times. And then Reaper is just completely untouchable. Very strong. I do think Reaper is a little overrated, though, if I'm being completely honest. He's good, though. Don't get it twisted. Just people will act like he's, like, the best thing ever, and I just don't think that's true. Damage percent is just one aspect of Skul run building, and it's an important one, but it's not the be-all, end-all. One thing that Reaper isn't super good at is different archetypes. He's a good crit item user, though, and it's kind of all he needs to be. I don't think we lowered her HP enough. Nope, we sure didn't. I think she maybe was missing, like, the tiniest sliver. And that's it. Thank God for Reaper iframes, though. Also, thank God we're just strong. Oh, that's not what I want. Dodge and dodge. Dunked on. Oh, we don't have to. We don't have to be careful here, so she can just die. Since we already died. Can I have an invisible knife, please? This will do. Gold percent gain, kind of my goat. But we still only have treasure 3. Supernatural, I don't have a Quint to go with that. Should I preemptively take it is the question. It's not the worst idea. There's a lot of Quints that go well with it. It's a really, really good amping curse. Sure. Don't make me regret this game. Don't make me do it now. And now we don't have to build any of our skulls up anymore, so we can just do this. What a beautiful, beautiful day. Okay, there's our first soul on Reaper. Like I said, very important to get that to 150. God Christ. Okay, that's a Dark Elite. Okay, so now that guy over there is awake, I'm pretty sure. Okay, can I protect him from dying? No. Yes, I can. Okay, I want to get the swap farm. Alright, so we got a guaranteed soul there. Is he up? He is up. In. Five souls, dude. We're so far behind in souls. Oh, man. I got, like, so much room I have to make up. That just sucks. You stole the opportunity from me, asshole. Oh, 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 oh. And we'll just swap here to guarantee the soul. Hopefully we don't get the annoying, mystery thing that will make them potentially die. Get the swap farm. We're making up a lot of lost time for this soul. I did not. I fucked that up pretty hard, actually. Crit items, please. Pot of Greed is good too, though. Sure, why not? Alright, I'm just gonna buy food. I guess at this point we're not even necessarily looking for crit items. We have this duel. We should probably build around duel. Yes. Oh. Please, man. We're starting to climb a little bit. But it's definitely, this is usually why I don't take Reaper, like, later than Act 1 or 2. That is crazy work, though. What the heck? Okay, that's nice. Treasure 4 now starting to put in some work for me. See if we can't, No! Oh! Please. I need souls. I need them. You're in every fight, huh? What's your deal? Why are you stalking me? And if you're gonna stalk me, why aren't you giving me anything useful? Like you're legendary. Oh my god. She's healing! Alright, now you're alone. How often does this happen, dude? What are you even gonna do? You're pathetic on your own. Damn it. Of course. You're gonna drop something, it's never gonna be what I want. Can I have my soul? You know, you don't gotta spin around me like that. This isn't like Mario getting a star in Super Mario 64. It's just a soul. This. And that's souls. That's souls in the bank, baby. And we'll take that. Everything here is building towards something except this, but I need treasure 4. I don't really care too much about this, though. They don't even have artifact. Who cares? You're gone. I'll be taking my... never mind. I did have the chance to drop souls just because I swapped out to Reaper at the last second. But I was not lucky. Skulls. Despite everything, I'm still not confident we can max scale on this run. I really want to, but pretty lucky there with the souls, actually. See, that's what I'm talking about. I also want these. Yes. And we have a decent amount of money for the shop. And that's bone shards in the bank. That's 2 so far. In the short time that we've had treasure for. And there's my invisible knife. 100%. I will take that. At this point, you go, I think. Gold percent gain. We can replace this. Sell this. Sell this. I think we get one more roll because of that. And I'm glad I did. That's easy duel. So this is definitely going to be a duel focused run. And this can go. Even though I lose wisdom, we'll get wisdom back. That is huge. Excuse me. That is a huge get. I do wish I had money to buy Misfortune on the pedestal, but another thing about the souls on Reaper is that they are actually farmable with they are farmable with the I'm blanking on the name of the glitch. This is so dumb. They're farmable with like the multi-kill glitch. I'm so dumb. That you can do with like crit items and items that have like different items that have like additional effects whenever you kill something. Basically, you can soul dupe, which is very nice. Now, it's also a bit of an exploit, but really there's no getting around it because there's so many really good items that have this effect attached to them that you're just going to end up doing it even if you don't want to. I'm pretty sure Mana Gauntlet also has this multi-kill glitch effect attached to it. I know I've been using a lot of Reaper, by the way. Once I get him to 150, we'll be swapping and using both of our skulls pretty equally. It's just I have to make up for the lost time that we didn't have him. So I'm using him a lot currently. Here though, we swap. We're dead. Swap, quick. I gotta get the freaking Chimera Soul. Ow! I did get the soul though, did you see that? I got that shit. All garbage, not even a legendary. We do need a Quint though. Excuse me, gosh. I guess I'll just take a Quint. The cooldown on this thing is going to be huge, though. Yeah, 70 freaking 2. We're going to hold out for maybe Ambition, so don't upgrade that. Please don't crash. What the heck, man? What's going on? All right, BRB. Okay. Cool. I love that. That's awesome. It's my favorite. Love and skull crashes. Nothing better. We're almost done, actually. Okay. Cool. I'd love to be done. Let's go ahead and swap the Gambler and see if we can get like a bunch of small enemies in here. Maybe like this. And they all die needlessly to something that won't give me souls. That was the plan. Over here, assholes. Yeah, with this, I'm not even gonna fucking try. Like, if you're gonna show me like a fucking Dark Elite Demon Hunter and put an Executioner behind him, I'm not even gonna try and soul farm. I'm just getting the fuck out of there. Thanks for the soul, bitch. This I can soul farm. Never mind. Just too strong. It is what it is. Halfling, bada bing. You're free. And you healed me for like 10 HP, but that's fine. That's cool. Damage could be better, by the way. Just saying. Keeping it real. Alright, Conductor Dark Elite. You win this round. I'm not trying to farm at all. Alright, I just step away for just a second. Oh. Still alive. Over here. Thank you. So that's 2 free souls on top of the souls that they also dropped. So 4 souls from that. That's why swap farming's so strong. At least for getting to 150, you know, don't get it twisted. Not that getting a lot of souls isn't strong. It's just the links that I see people go to like get their souls up as high as possible, in my opinion, is just like overkill and completely unnecessary. Even though I know people are doing it for fun, and I'm not here to yuck people's yum. If you want to do it, you can do it. Just like, we're talking like the best way to win, that's not it. I don't need to buy that. I do want to buy Misfortune if I can't get it on an item I like. Pretty bad. I also don't have Wisdom. So I did mean to buy Wisdom. I meant that's what I get for saying the word Wisdom. Let's go over here. This is gonna be a good swap farm. I feel it in my bones. 3 souls. It was a good opportunity. Just didn't really pan out, unfortunately. Man, we are still collecting souls for the benchmark, dude. We, this is like the perfect example. For one, low roll doors, which doesn't help. But also, like, this is like such a good example of why I usually only take Reaper when I find him early. And technically, we still found him early. It just was late early. It's like as late as you could possibly take him. Yeah, but come over here, asshole. Yeah, I don't fuck around with demon hunters. Oh, I got the soul. I think I got the double glitch too, because there were 2 of those. Get fucked, bitch. Now we're above 100. That's the second benchmark. 150 and then we're done. And none of that's good. Dude, my item selection on this run has fucking sucked, man. Like, these are like all the good items I've been offered, period. It's kinda crazy, I'm not gonna lie. I'm tripping over here. Okay. We also need to get rid of, like, these. Like, we're holding on to some items that you definitely don't want to bring to the end of the run. We have a lot we should replace. Oh, I'm so far over bone shards. I'm so dumb. I need to stop taking skull rooms. Whoa, what could that have been? Go check out on your own if you don't know. Because I'm not going down there. Sorry. Whoa, what was that? Holy crap, guys. You still have time to drop your legendary, you stalker. Ow! Got her soul, though. And didn't get her legendary. Wisp is better than what we have, I think. They might be the same. Basically. Wisp is better, though. I don't think my supernatural Quint's gonna be that good. Yeah, we're like giga over here. Oh, not that bad. 2 skull rooms over. Still too many, but I'll take it and try and not let autopilot take the wheel here and actually do the right thing. Oh, don't do it. Alright. We're gonna get 150 soon. Autopilot almost took the wheel there, I won't lie, but I did stop it. Gimme. Hello? So fucking sorry about my throat, dude. I don't know when this ends, but hopefully soon. Sir? Could you, like, come over here? I really don't want to come over there. And that's the ring. There we go. I also need to buy duel on the pedestal. We are sadly not getting the items I'm hoping for. Oh yeah, I wanted to buy Misfortune. I guess this could be a treasure plus run. And we just have duel 4, not duel plus. I do have to find, or I guess I don't have to, because I'm going to end up replacing one of my treasure items anyway. I'm actually thinking now, all of a sudden, that this is probably a pretty good treasure. It's probably a pretty good treasure 4 run, honestly. The inscriptions are going to give me a lot of stats with my collection desire. We have a very easy to get rid of treasure item that we don't care about. And it will give me dual 4, which is already strong. Dual plus is even stronger in terms of amp, but dual 4 does go pretty hard. Okay, that's an incredible last second get. Hello? If I'm keeping the gold incense burner, it does make it a little harder, but I think we can happily get rid of that and be okay. You're not getting a dime out of me, you fucking thief. Don't care about any of this, even this. Even that. I'm convincing myself. Nope, don't care. Yeah, don't care. Yeah, so totally don't care. Alright, we're at 150 now. Oh no, we're at 140 now. We're gonna be at 150. That's all I care about. It'd be nice to have the extra gravy on top. Usually, if I actually get Reaper at a decent time, I end up around like 350. But that didn't happen today, so. And that's without soul farming, just getting it. So now our abilities are the strongest they could be. And that means we can swap freely and not have to care anymore. So Gambler finally can come back out and shine. And here's my truest of hot takes. Maybe, you know what, maybe I should think this through. I was gonna say I think Gambler's better than Reaper. Probably not, actually. If I'm not trying to be a hot take guy. I think they're close. Okay, I did not mean to go in this skull room. I did end up going in a skull room, guys. I am so freaking sorry. But a lot of people would probably think it's not even close between these two, but in my opinion, it is. But I do think Reaper ekes out the victory. He has really strong skills. We don't have his best skill combo. But he really has no bad skills. There are skills that I prefer to have over others, but Reaper's... It's hard to miss with Reaper. Okay, that's cool, dude. Nope. Give me that. If I could get like a really low cooldown Quint here, I'd be so happy. She's gonna do the ult. Orbs? No. Huh. I did get the double kill glitch on this, which makes me keep it. It is what it is. No orbs. I would have loved them, though. And we didn't get a good curse, unfortunately. Which means... shorthand, I suppose. And my Quint sucks. So... I don't know. You know what? One thing I didn't look at was the Quints, actually. That's... if I passed a good Quint, feel free to yell at me in the comments, because I didn't actually look at them. That's on me. I would have liked to have had a good Quint over money. Hey, that's not a good. That's a worse Quint than what we have. So, purple flurp will do, and that's fine. All right, here's my kit. I'm gonna go over the items. If you need to pause the video and read what item does, you may do so. Here I go. This will change once we pick up Treasure Plus. And here's the Quint, or the Dark Abilities, and the Curses, and the Quint, and the stats. It's a pretty good run. I don't think this is like an ultimate Giga run or anything like that, but it's strong. Definitely strong enough to win. Get a few more souls on the way up. It's like, why the hell not? I'll take my souls all the way to the bank. Holy shit, man. Yeah, that's a lot of souls. Almost to 200 all of a sudden. If I do Demon King Castlefins, I can get to 200, maybe. It'd be very weird to do Demon King Castlefins twice in a row. It's not something I do often. Alright, I gotta be more careful. Nice. Alright, sweet. Pretty good, all things considered. He got to ult, but that's normal. Ooh. Yeah, you're mad. You're fucking mad, bro. Oh, I'm mad. I'm mad. I'm mad. Alright, I won't lie. He got me there. I'm got. It is what it is. I think we'll be okay. Also, I realized I might have missed a min-max for my inscriptions for, Okay, he's gonna siphon here. I might have missed a min-max for my inscriptions for treasure. Because we have, You know, I need to focus more. I'll talk about this in a second. Alright, we should be fun. Yeah, I was worried about the meatball. I might have missed a min-max for my inscriptions because of Treasure Plus. Technically, I could have had Mutant 3. That would have been good. Yeah, I should have, instead of had Wisdom, had Mutant. Doesn't really matter that much, but it's just worth pointing out. It is what it is. Please don't crash. Thanks. Thanks. I'll be taking my 200 souls now. Yeah, I'll be taking them. Yeah, I think I'll be taking them. I basically bought a high C. It'd be really funny if I died. Like, genuinely very funny. I'd be very sad, but I would definitely have to see the humor in it. After getting Treasure Plus, this run's power level is going to just skyrocket. Sadly, it still won't be that good because we didn't get good curses, and I don't have a good Quint for the curse I have. But it should be pretty strong. We're going to take Golden King's Judgment. I should have read what Treasure Plus does. Treasure Plus amplifies damage dealt to enemies by 5% for each treasure inscription in possession, and the Golden King's chest appears, and that's this. And you get to choose between 3 different items. This one increases physical and magic by 100% and releases a Fulgent Dawn-esque blast for every 15 seconds. This one, but also they increase all known inscriptions by 1. Cooldown speed, attack speed, and movement speed by 45. Upon using a skill, regain 75% of that skill's cooldown and increase attack speed and movement speed by 45%. In fact, I'm probably going to take this now that I think about it. And this one increases all inscriptions by 1 and swap cooldown speed by 30. And upon becoming hit, nullify damage and become invincible for 5 seconds, cooldown 25. In my opinion, this is the noob item. If you're struggling against Dark Skull, you take this. If you're struggling against Alexander, you take this. It's very strong for that. If you understand the fight and know how to do it, these are the only 2 real options. Generally, I'll take this, but if I have a run that has high skill cooldowns with very powerful skills, I will take this. I think this is an example where I take the Chalice. So I will. And now, these are our actual final stats. Pretty good. Pretty dang good. And I think we shouldn't struggle anymore. Not that the hero fight was really a struggle. I'm saving my amplification for phase 2. Because I think we're at a point now where we can beat him before he gets to use his ultimate move. Whoa, whoa, okay, he's just gonna melt. That's why we love Gambler, dude. Maybe this was a mistake. I don't know. Oh, yeah. I might still be able to pull this back. I don't want to have to deal with his Giga ult. And I don't think he's low enough. I think we just... No, he's low enough. Alright, cool. It's been a while since I had to do this. It's not that I think it's hard. I just think it's time consuming. Like, I don't have any issues dodging this attack. I just would rather avoid it if I can. It's a time saver more than anything. Nice try, Bozo. Nice try, idiot. You think you're so slick. You're not. And I'll take my tibia and be on my way. All in all, pretty good run. Not that I have won yet. So I should be careful what I say. My parents are watching football, so I'm not a football fan. I can't say anything about it. So if you hear yelling in the background, that's why. Hello, sir. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff. You're dead. Get fucking destroyed. What is this? At my feet. Oh, this is probably the treasure plus item we picked up. Do I have tibia? No, so let's get that up before you do anything. Dead. I also got his soul. Tibia's up too. Tibia, I think, activated the last second there. But we get our tibia up pretty easy, so no worries. All things considered, we beat him pretty quick, so this run ended up pretty strong. It had some hardships in the middle of the run, but came out pretty good. I don't think there's a chance in hell that I die here. I'd have to stand there and just, like, zone out, which I guess could happen. It's not impossible, it's just not likely. You're dead, bitch. And with that, I think we call her GG's. Dunzo. Yep. It's not a bad win screen. It's pretty good. Yeah, this was a good run. I wish we would have gotten better items. Like, we only really have this for crit items. This is here just, I guess, as a good item with good inscriptions. The other stuff's pretty good. I would have liked to have gone dual plus on this run, but it just wasn't in the cards. Treasure plus made more sense. And also would have liked a better curse. Though it's not even really the curse's fault. I'm going to have to look back at the quints that appeared and see if I fucked up. Any low cooldown quint would have been way better than this. I mean, from the very get-go, this run was interesting. Getting the dupe on this certainly set me up for a very potentially strong run. And this run was very strong, just not as strong as I thought it was going to be at the end. And that's, I think, mainly due to, like, weird items plus this here being what I had to take. Shorthand's not bad, but it can't make up for a good quint or a good curse. And quint choice, too, could have been better. But the Skul choices were very cool. I'm glad I got 2 nat legendaries. It's been a bit since I got that. And I really don't have too much else to say besides that. I hope you guys enjoyed the run. And guess that's really all I have to say. So thank you guys for watching. I appreciate y'all. And I'll see you again in the next one. Bye-bye.